Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm going on a vacation for a week, so I won't be able to post any video. And today's video is very important because I'll review weekly analysis on NASDAQ and S&P 500. I will show you where I think we are going. And please hit the like button and subscribe. All right. Bitcoin, all right, you can see downtrend, still downtrend intact, not able to cross this white line, resistance, 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 resistance. Another thing happened, which is you want to see green line go above red line. This is PPO. You can see you want to see this crossover happens to be bullish again. So you just need this indicator and only buy when its green line is above red line. All right. So right now there's downtrend. If you look at BTC future, there's a massive gap here around 57,915. So from where we are right now, they could dump if they want. They could dump and fill that gap at any day, 11% dump. So be very careful. And then all the other gaps, I don't want to talk about all these green lines are the gaps too. If this thing breaks, then they could go lower as well. But just keep that in mind. To be bullish, you want to see that green line go above red line. Ethereum, same thing here on ETH. There was a gap here. They filled it fully around 3160. And now if there's no support actually here. Like I think they can go to 2800. Now let's go to Ethereum futures live market. You can see it's holding this 200 EMA line. Okay, so let's see if it can hold. And also if you look at PPO, you can see green line is still below red line. So there's no reason to be bullish on Ethereum and Bitcoin until you see this crossover. So be very careful, guys. Ethereum and Bitcoin, you got to be only buying when it's the crossover happens. All right. And on Ethereum chart, the gaps are all the way here, 2800 and 2299, 2300. Let's say that. All right, so let's go to SPX cycle analysis. Looking for, you can see here, market just open and you can see there's still time for this cycle low. All right, so probably that's so. I thought yesterday that this is it. Uh, we could end a couple of days earlier, but looks like no, they want to end right on time, and the time is 2nd of August, next Tuesday. So they are trying to make a bottom here, and probably this is what it's going to hold. They're opening in a gap down, but this is going to hold, and then they will try to pump after that. All right, so just be careful. And if you look at SPY, you can see it opened on a gap down. So this gap is here now. There's also this massive gap. So from where we are right now, even if you buy now to this top gap, you're looking at around 5% pump. All right, and I want to also show you on weekly analysis on MES. One thing to note, guys, my target for end of the year on MES is 5900. So from where we are right now at the moment with this live market to 5900 is around, let's say, around 10% away. All right. So 10%, if you buy a 3x leverage ETF like UPRO or others, you will be making 30%. So why you're scared, guys? This is not where you want to be scared. And if you go to weekly chart, you can see focus on this white line. This is where we bounce. We bounce on this white line. We are sitting right there, guys. So you can see this correction from the top to the bottom. We are down 6%. This correction here, which was in April and May, we got down 7%. All right, so and this was a bigger sell-off, but I don't think we're gonna get that. That in that sell-off we came all the way to the red line, 11% dump. But in the bull market, all we get is go to the white line on MES, guys. You can see here, touch white line, white line, white line. So you can see all these corrections we got in a bull market. This was down 6%. This was down around 5%. You can see here we had around 10% correction. So most of the times we just touch this white line, and same thing on Nasdaq. I just wanted to show you here. Nasdaq is a bit goes a bit lower than white line and bounce. You can see that's what all we're getting, going a bit lower and it's gonna bounce. Every time in a bull market, this is what's happened. So you can see white and bounce, white and bounce, white and bounce, go lower to white and bounce. So the point is, don't be scared to buy this dip. If you don't gonna buy now, when else you gonna buy, guys? If MES we're gonna get 10% upside, this is probably gonna go 15% higher by the end of the year. So we will be getting a massive rally, and the price you're getting now is the price you're getting in March. You can see in March we were here. Same thing on S&P 500. We were here in March. And also on SPY, they had to fill this gap. Let me go back to daily chart. So they had to bring this market down, looks like. So this massive gap here, now they're fully filled. Actually, they're opening on a gap down. But I think eventually they're going to recover and then start filling this gap and give a massive rally. Maybe they will do it now. Maybe they will fill it by the end of the day. They will start pumping. Who knows? We will see. So just wanted to share that with you and show you side by side comparison on MES chart left side, and so you can see we are in the buy zone here. All right, so this is day trading chart. We are in the buy zone. This is not where you're going to short. I think I'm expecting a rally, and also we have divergence. You can see new low with higher high on RSI, and same thing on Nasdaq, a lower low and higher high on RSI. So we are building some divergences, which is very bullish. And I know Amazon and Apple earnings. Apple is starting to recover, but Amazon is the culprit for today's downside. So let's see how low they want to go. Okay. But anyhow, this is the time we should be bottoming very soon. Triple Qs on Nasdaq, you can see here again in the buy zone here. So let's see when they're going to recover. Again, these are the prices you should be dreaming to buy, in my opinion. Dow Jones, you can see again in the buy zone. DIA, there's a gap. Let's see if they're going to fill that gap, or they want to fill that gap. So a little lower, and then they will be filling this gap around 398. And IWM was the weakest, and they had to fill that gap, right? This gap here, there's massive gap here. They will probably fill that as well at some point, but they're trying to fill these gaps on live market on Russell 2000. Tom Lee came on the website, I mean on the news, and say Russell can pump 14%, and look what happened. They just dumped. Maybe he said it's gonna dump 14%. So from top to bottom, it's down 10% almost. All right. So this is what marketing guys do, right? Just try to fake you. Anyhow, so let's keep moving, and let's look at Hang Seng Index China. You can see China here is also near lows, trying to make a bottom in the buy zone right now. Let's look at some of the major FANG stocks. Tesla live market here in the buy zone, opened on a gap down. Still not that bad. Let's see if it can recover it. Apple after earnings, flat. So let's see if Apple can hold the market and save the market. If Apple pumps, market is not going to dump. So probably it's going to be okay. Amazon is the one which is really tanking tech stocks today. Massive gap down. Now this trying to fill this earnings gap. Last time we had a massive gap up. Now they're trying to again fill that gap. So again, we are back to the same story here around January. We're getting January prices on Amazon, and with the massive gap, which will eventually fill at some point. Netflix here also in all these tech stocks are in the buy zone. There's a gap here around 613. They might want to fill that gap. Google is also in the buy zone with multiple gaps down. Meta, Facebook is in the neutral zone right now after good earnings. Let's see if Meta can pump and try to save the market. Microsoft here also 8 count SPY signal today we are getting. Let's see if it can pump and hold the market again. Snowflake's down 4% in the buy zone. Again, keep going lower with bullish divergences building. So let's see when Snowflakes can pump. NVDA needs to save market, down 4% in the buy zone. You don't want to be shorting here, guys. Any day this thing can pump and recover. All right, you know when it pumps, it can go up 12 to 13% one day, no problem. AVGO, same thing here, trying to recover right now. We'll see where it goes. And let's look at commodities real quick. Gold is near highs, near the sell zone, so not interested in buying gold here. Silver is also near going towards sell zone. Copper is trying to make a bottom, I think, holding support 200 EMA on a daily chart, so that's good. Maybe it can bounce, but on a day trading chart, it's near a neutral zone. Crude oil is down. Wow, I don't know what's going on. 3.78%. So trying to go in low 70s. That's what I thought it will do at some point. But in the buy zone, you don't want to short now. Natural gas is trying to, still this gap is not filled 1.95. It will try to go there and fill it. Palladium is also in the neutral zone. Soybeans trying to make a bottom. All these commodities, soybeans, sugar, all of these are trying to make a bottom, guys. I just don't know when it is going to be. Just testing patience. Wheat is recovering now, but these are the levels. These are dream levels you want to be accumulating for the long run. Dollar broke support, so that's good news for Bitcoin and gold. Let's see if it break. I think it might come here now around 101, 102 to find support. Gold miners GDX is in the sell zone right now. Massive pump. And I think that's about it. And Intel is here. Intel is down 27%. This is what's dumping chip stocks, guys. This is the culprit here. After earnings, you're getting a price of Intel. I was just joking with my friend. You're getting a price of Intel which is same as 2096. Okay, 1996. So this is unbelievable dump. Uh, Anyhow, so this is what's going on. All the tech stocks are down. Let me know if there are any particular stocks you want me to put levels. I will do that. VIX is up 12%. So whenever VIX goes higher than 20, that's usually a good time to buy. We went here, dumped, went here above 20, dumped. Now I think we're gonna dump again. Although it broke this trend, eventually it's gonna crash down, in my opinion. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Hit the like button on your way out, and I will see you in a week. Bye.